Well, I think you could tell by his acceptance speech up here. He's on top of it. He's aggressive. He's knowledgeable. He's a hard worker. He's relentless. He has a passion for the game. And the biggest reason he got the job here is because we know Gary. We know Gary. He knows us. He was a very successful assistant coach with us. We told him if he ever wanted to be a head coach of the Komets, he had to go out and do it on his own. Well, he went out first year in Pensacola. He deals with the NHL lockout better than we do, and he ends up winning a championship. He's got players that were on our team, and our season was still going on, and they wanted to go back to Pensacola to play for him to try to win a championship. So I think that speaks volumes. We had a lot of good candidates, a lot of qualified people, but Gary has the head coaching experience where a lot of the other guys didn't.
He's the type of guy, I mean, you mentioned his acceptance speech. He looks like he wants to climb over the podium and run out of the room and start work. I mean, he just is a high-octane type dude, and that kind of matches what this league is all about.
Oh, it is. This is a high-octane league. There's a lot of player movement. Players want to come somewhere and be developed and have a chance to move up to a higher level. We're in tune with that. Gary's in tune with that. I just think it's like Michael said, he's the right guy at the right time in Komet history. We're looking at a total rebuild almost, and we're going to start anew, and we're excited. I'm excited because I'm re-energized by Gary now. I'm really re-enthused and re-energized, and I can't wait to get going on it too.
He mentioned it, younger, faster, I mean, that's where this league is, that's where you guys have to.
Yeah, that's where this league is at. This league is up-tempo, aggressive, fast, constantly moving. There's some very good skill players in the league, but there's a lot of young kids out there that are looking for a chance to get their pro career started, and hopefully we can sell them on Fort Wayne and get these guys promoted. I mean, last year is our first year in the ECHL. We lost our two best players to the American League halfway through the season, so nobody can say that we hold back players. Nobody can say that we don't promote players. For our first year in the ECHL and have two guys end up in the American League, and I think that speaks volumes that we're going to have a core group of guys here, but we're also going to have a lot of young guys with that potential to move up to a higher level.
Yeah, and they, it seems like you mentioned it a little bit earlier. The guys want to play for them. I mean, you can tell just talking to JM and Kaylee. I mean, they seem re-energized.
Oh, they are. They like Gary a lot. He did a lot for us as an assistant coach. Gary prepared our teams in the playoffs better than I've ever seen our teams prepared. Him and Al Sims got together. Al gave Gary more reign at playoff time, especially in the CHL playoff run. And Gary responded well, and that was one of the reasons that we liked him a lot too, because he's very organized. He's up to date on all the technical equipment. He's the best guy we've ever had do video. He knows strategy, and he'll be a good in-game changer when we have to change something up, depending on what the other team is doing. He's very good at making adjustments as the game goes on.